Alright everyone, we are back to the bounty builder. I just opened a chest from the website. I had put some money before and lost it, so I opened a chest for $3, so I decided to rejoin the bounty builder so can take another shot. Everybody had queens on the other table and we got eliminated, so we are trying again from the promotional money from the website, the back or something that you get 15% of all the money you pay in taxes for the website and in enrollment taxes and stuff. So we're going to take another shot at it and see what happens. I have qualified in one of those tournaments a few days back, but as I said, I'm not that good of a player, so I've lost the money back again on the satellites and stuff for the Sunday Million. But I do have a Sunday Million ticket, and I am subscribed to the Sunday Million, the next coming one, April the 4th. So I will be recording all that. We will try our best. I don't know if I will be able to be talking much during the tournament because I can't think straight when I'm talking too much, but I'll see what I can do for you guys. I have for a long time wanted to start a poker channel so you guys can help me and stuff. I will fold this hand because I'm not confident that this guy doesn't have a 10 ace or something, or maybe a set. Some players are very aggressive with garbage hands and stuff, but as I told you guys, I'm still training, so let's see what time does to someone. This guy has played a million hands. I don't think I should. I'm gonna fold. I had a third pair there. Again, if you want to learn something, you will have to put some money onto it, or you can play the fake ships stuff. The website gives you like 15k every 4 hours. I have like 700k, and you can play the Bankroll builder kind of tournaments with the play money, play chips from the site. Let's try to make it to the end of late registration in this one and see what happens. Maybe we can, maybe not. You see, I do think I'm playing very loose because I had made like $40 with a $10 deposit, and then I've lost it all back. I was coolered a lot of times. I lost with aces pair and stuff like that. So either I'm playing too badly, or I'm playing too loosely, or I am just unlucky. You have to play a high number of hands before you can actually discover if you are a bad player or you are having an unlucky streak. So we are here to learn and to try to raise some bankroll. I don't know how far I can go in this tournament, but it doesn't matter how far I go. What matters is that I'm making content for YouTube, for myself, because I can watch back my mistakes and try to learn from them and stuff. Very interesting table there. Triple tens on the table, and again, not the best of the hands. I'm going to fold here. I would like to not lose all this money very fast, because the longer I can make it last, the more videos I can record out of it. So it would be good if I can make it last at least some days or something like that, a month maybe. But again, this is money I'm not using for anything else at the moment, so I'll try. Okay, I'm trying. Yep, the guy made a set of 8 there and eliminated one player. So again, not getting the best of the hands. You have to play the hands life deals gives you. So I'll go drink some water. I'll come back in some time. And we are on the blinds. Let's see if some useful can come out of this 3 and 4 suited. Not our table, so we just fold. Again, as I'm telling you guys, I'm not very professional. I have barely played like 10,000 money hands before I lost my money. So we have a flush draw. Don't really know if it's worth paying. I don't think it is. Not anymore. We have an interval here, so I'll just pause and we will take back when it comes back. And we are back from the interval, so let's continue. Didn't hit a good hand. Not to be discouraged, sometimes you will have to play poorly arranged hands and cards. But for now the blinds are low, so we can hold it a bit better. The guy there just went to take a shit or something and he's back. We are folding this hand, it's not looking good. At the moment 718 players on the 165 bounty builder. $2,000 guaranteed, so if we can put our hands on some part of that. It's not easy though. The tables, when there are like 50 people or less, it's pretty rough. I have never made it to the final tables. Closer I got was like 23rd. At the beginning, those bounty tournaments, they are pretty calm, but they can get wild when the blinds go up. It's really nice to watch. Lots of all-ins, lots of people going all-in with all sorts of hands. 10k off, queen jack off, 7-8 suited. You never know what you're gonna get when short stacks go all-in. It can be anything. I get cooler a few times, I think. Then I tilted a bit and lost all the bankroll I had. But we are trying again. I'll be posting the failures together with the successes, and the next Sunday Million there will be knockout prizes, so I think it's like $25 per player that you eliminate, so we will try to get to that too. If we can maybe knock out someone, we can raise the bankroll quite a lot, to be honest with you. Okay, we finally got some better looking hand here. Ace 10 suited. Okay, so we are alone with that guy over there. I'm a bit worried about Jack Jack, Queen Queen. Don't know what I'm going to play, but I'm quite reluctant to play this hand here actually. I don't think it will be good to just check. We will bet a small amount, and he folded. Great. God only knows what he was betting and raising pre-flop, but he didn't make it. I like to play hands like Queen 8 suited, but not when they begin to raise like that. I usually just fold. Can play this hand. We are out of position here. A lot of twos in the stables. None of them had nothing. Absolute trashy hands. So a lot of loose players here. They like to bet pre-flop and then they get stuck when the table don't turn anything. We're going to play here with our king and ace off. Not that much of a drawish table, so there is space for us to bet. We got raised there. That guy's kind of aggressive. I will tag him. I don't think he's a good player at all. Unless he's betting on the 5, of course. He was not betting on the 5, he just had some crappy hand. Let's see on the replay. He had a king 8. Again, nice pair there with the king, but didn't hold, so he's playing very loosely. And when you play loose, you lose. $0.37 is the bounty here for anyone you eliminate, so they're just checking and checking. I will bet with my 2 pair. As you can see, they had nothing. We just got moved into another table. Let's see what happens here. No one is short stacked on this table, so won't be easy to knock out anyone. We'll have to wait for someone to miss a good hand and get their stack shortened. Then we can come for the kill in, maybe get the bounty. At the moment, 750 players playing on the Bounty Builder 165. People play pretty well on those low stake tournaments. Waiting for the Sunday to arrive. There will be a nice video, I suppose. Maybe just for laughs or stuff. Maybe I can get a cent out of the Sunday million, but we are going to try. Raggy ace hand, not going to play that. Too weak, out of position. 10 Jack went all in and got the pot with a straight. Still out of position here. Not good to play King 9. Not a very good hand. Not on those tables, they play very tight. A lot of theoretical play on these tables, not a lot of bluffs and stuff. You have to play theory. A lot of theory here. If any of you guys likes to play on this tournament, or if you are going to play on the Sunday Million, please comment below, subscribe to the channel. I like to discuss, to learn with people. So as you can see here, I folded a King 9 off and the table turns out 2-9. So that's for you to see where all of our luck has gone. Five ten off, not a good hand. There is a kind of a chart or something on the internet classifying the pre-flop hands by points. So I think the worst possible playable hand is like an 8, and the best possible playable hands are like 1. So this hand here, it's not even an 8, this is like a 12 or something. Not good to play. And I'm a very loose player, so I play hands that should not be played. I'm just still trying to learn better. So that's what I'm going to be doing on this channel. Learning with my mistakes. I will not count bad luck on my learning, because I know sometimes you just hit a bad day or a bad week or a bad career. So as I told you guys, these people here, they play with everything. 7-4. Like, bro, I know you are playing loose, but 7-4. What's even that? Queen 10 off, not a very good hand. But if we are playing in position, so a lot of people calling there. And the guy just went all in, so good for him. Nice jack pair he had there, but we can't pay to see a flop. Maybe our queen won't turn up. those small stake tournaments, they begin slow, but you will watch it get hotter as I play here. So let's try to survive till the late registration period here is done for. Still 45 minutes left. And if we can get in the money, then we already have something to celebrate. Very messy table there. The guy probably hit a queen. You have to be very careful when you are with the nuts, because people would like to fold easily if they perceive you are winning. So when you hit a good hand, you have to make some efforts to try to hide it the best you can. Table comes 8 Jack 8, rainbow table. The straight called it. Okay, so now we already have some potential targets on the table. 1, 2, 3 players here below 5k. Maybe we can get in some good hand and harvest their bounties. At the moment, the prizes are comprised: first place $141, last paid place $1.51. So from 1,300 around that, people who got into the tournament still have 792 left. So a lot of people play on these small stake tournaments. Quite surprised. "40 minutes left for the late runners to get 223 3 places with prizes. We are going to try to get there. Will it be easy? Absolutely not. To be fair with you all, these tournaments are tough. Deuce to spare here again. It's cheap to play deuce pair when you have to play it like paying just for the blind. So if I lose what I put there, no worries, because sometimes you hit a good table with deuce pair. I'm going to call here. That guy probably has a pair as well, or king ace or something. Table came very ugly, very ugly. Under the all-in, I cannot pay this one. Yeah, he had a pair of queens, of course. Sometimes it's worth risking, not always, but there are exceptions to the rule, so maybe I'm wrong in paying with a deuce pair. But if this is a mistake, you are going to pay on the long run. So that's what I have discovered with life and with games. You have to be tight, you have to play it consistently. Otherwise you are just wasting your time, or you are not gonna get anything back. King 5 suited, we are on the blinds here. Facing a raise. Still have around 30 big blinds on our stack, so I'm going to call this one. Again, don't play like me. I'm a amateur player. They like to call me a fish when I'm playing poorly on the table. But we are going to get better with time. I hope so. We will make a crushing on the Sunday million. Probably aiming for second or third place. And we'll see what happens. We didn't hit anything, but we have a gut shot here with the 10. We may make a straight. It just became too costly right now, so time to fold. Another queen hits the table. Sometimes I think I overfold, other times I underfold, so it's a fine tuning there. You have to play enough to know when it's worth it, when it's not. Guy had just an ace pair, so he has a big stack there with his chips, so he can afford to play a lot of raggy hands and stuff. We're going to call here with our 5 pair. Let's see what comes. We missed the flop. And we're gonna fold. That guy over there, Cesar Carriel, he's playing all hands. Every single hand on this table he's playing. Maybe it's his lucky night there. After this tournament, whether I lose or not, I'm going to look for some satellites for the Sunday Million, so I can play a bit on the Sunday Million satellites, try to get some leverage there. Again, guys, I will be on the Sunday Millions playing, so if you are seeing this video before August 4th, 2024, and you are going to play on the next Sunday Millions, we may just play on the same table. If I'm not wrong, I think the Sunday Million has like, wait, yeah, so you are going to start with 50k ships on the Sunday Million, $25 bounty for every elimination, at least it says here, so it will be a nice tournament for sure. Jack versus King there. The kings hold. Ten deuce suited, not a very good hand. Not gonna play this one. Thanks for watching, everyone. Still 31 minutes of late registration time for those who are coming. At the moment, 787 players. 239 prized places. We already played 34 hands. We have not been dealt some very good hands. Sometimes it's just like that. Yesterday I got dealt aces twice in a row. One hand after the other. the red aces and then the black aces. And believe you me, not a single person paid when I raised. It was it was such a nice there. Two guys with flushes. Upper flush wins with king. We have ace 9 suited here. We are going to try to garner some chips. I know I should be raising, but we are playing against some very aggressive players here, so if they have a jack pair, they are going all in pre-flop. So I don't know, I don't feel like paying. Way too many people playing this hand. Again, we're going to have to hit something or play something, otherwise we're going to get eaten by the blind. So not a good table. Jack queen suited on the small blinds. We may try to go for it. We have a flush draw on the table. Just going to check. We don't want things to get out of control. And we have a draw and a flush draw, so I'm going to call an all-in here just to scare this guy off. We get the chips. Nice hand there. We're going all in. Let's see what we find on our way. This guy here is having his day, so we may lose to him, because he seems to have been very lucky up to this moment on this table, but we got aces. I don't know a better way to play aces on this aggressive tables. Let's go all in. If some of them pays, we may or may not win. But we already got the chips they had on the table. A hora que eu for dormir, eu pago. We had a queen, but this hand was not for us, so we are going to try our luck next time. The guy wins with just a jack pair and we get the same hand again. 6 queen off. A very slow table, as you can see. Some of those guys, they take a long time to play. At the moment we still have 20 minutes left on the late registration. So if we last another 20 minutes, we have made it. First milestone to get into the tournament after the late registration period ends. It may look easy, but I'm telling you, I have played some tournaments where I didn't make it. Queen on the table, guy goes all in, and he loses to a straight. Reg ace hand here under the gun. I'm going to call. If someone raises, we are folding. This guy has been playing a lot of hands, but he's playing a lot of garbage as well. So check first. If he checks back, we are betting. He called us, and I don't know, I think he doesn't have a king. Because he checked the flop. So I may be willing here to lose some chips if I had a 10, but just going to fold. Maybe he did have a 10. We are on big blind right now. Just going to check. If there comes a miracle table here, we are going to go all in. If not, we are going to check again. You can watch it at 2 times the speed on YouTube, because these guys are very slow on this table. I used to play on the satellite tables, and the people are very super fast to play. And you know, these tournaments here, they are very laid back, and sometimes people are not even on their computers or phones. I don't know where they play. It just takes forever for a hand to develop here. We're going to call here with our deuce pair. This guy is raising, but he's so full of shit. I'm going to pay here. If we have to fold, we will fold. It was a close call there. We got a 3. He's probably going to bet again. He's bullying us here because he got so many more chips. That's why you have to stack high on the beginning, because you can bully other people. I think this guy from Germany here has a queen, and he's going to lose. Caesar, you are done, my friend. Oh no. I told you, this guy is very lucky today. Just made a full house. Some days are like that. Now he's bullying us even more with 40k chips. He's probably one of the biggest stackers in the tournament. No, there's a guy with 52,000 fish ships. We have a 4 pair. Absolutely nothing good has been hitting us, so we have to play with what we've got. Let's put the force to work. This guy just keeps raising. How can I play something when I'm this close to the guy on the table? Like every single hand he wants to play, I have to pay for his raises as well. I'm not getting it cheap. And he probably has a jack pair now on his hand, because he's been so lucky. Oh, I finally lost a hand, huh? Tables are turning. Just hope they turn for us as well. We need to start hitting some hands or we're going to get left behind. So let's play an 8-7 suited there. Maybe this table will hit for us. We hit a flush draw on the table with a 7 top pair with a garbage kicker here. We're going to lose sooner than later for what it seems. Another deuce hits the table. We finally get it cheap. All of the guys check. We make a flush here. I doubt someone has a full house. So let's bet half the pot and see what happens. Maybe someone has the deuce here and they are going to call us. Or something like that. I want to get the chips from Caesars here. And they both fold. We're growing back into the tournament, guys. We hit a 7 pair here. I like to play with 7s. I think they look neat. They look like someone dressed in a suit or something. The 7 on this deck here is the best looking card. We get raised here. We have a 3rd pair, so I'm not going to bother. Let's just fold the 7s. Wait for a king ace or something. Still 10 minutes more to go. We are going to make it to another break sooner. In 1 minute or something. 1 minute 20. So I'm going to pause it again here. And we are going to come back after this pause and try to hit jackpot, baby. I was really tempted to play with the 7s, but the odds are just garbage. I was very good at statistics in school. I have some national math prizes and stuff. I told you, this guy is very lucky. He got like half of his wins from luck. So we're going to pause here and we are going to come back. Tournament is back. We just got a 10 pair here. On the blinds, very good spot to lie. Guy begins raising here. Probably has a ace pair, queen pair, jack pair. But we're going to call. can hit a set on the flop. That would be perfect. But again, some people on this table today are being very lucky, so we may just crumble to dust with a 10 pair. Okay, maybe this guy has a queen or a king pair. Let's see how big he bets here. We missed the flop. Both of them check, so I'm going to place a small bet here just for the sake of it. I don't want to bet big. I can not tell you what this guy is for betting on pre-flop. Any raises here and I'm just going to fold everything. Nope. Nobody raises anything. So just for the sake of it, I'm betting. I don't think either of them has a queen or a king. They're playing too slow. Maybe a 7 or a ace 7 or something. Yeah, as I suspected, they were playing with the garbagest hands ever. 9 pair here, 6 ace suited over there. The 9 pair here could have hit on the flop, but the flop came with a 7, so our reading there was correct. They were indeed playing slow. Didn't hit anything on this table right now, but we can maybe hit a flush draw next card. Not paying for any bets though. We hit a jack. Maybe the guy with a queen 10 now is laughing, but I don't feel like any of those two guys have a king. They have been playing rather loosely. But I'm going to check here because the straight just came in. That guy probably has a queen, so folding is the right move. There will be better hands to risk 1,500 chips on. We still have not got a single bounty from this tournament. These players here are playing a very tight game. Well, at least the late registration thing is closed now. 1,886 people enter this tournament here, and there are still 757 left, with 303 places in the money. So a little less than half of the remaining players here are going to make it into the money. Raggy ass ace here. Not going to play that. The goal again is to make it to the final table, but I'm telling you, it's not easy. We are yet to win some bounties. Although the more the tournament goes, the higher they become, so there is this kind of a trade-off. You can win some bounties at the beginning, but they will be small. So the later you knocks out someone in the tournament, the bigger the bounties are going to get, supposedly. If it's a guy who was high on chips and he had a bad streak, his bounty is going to be big, but his chip stack is going to be rather small, so all kinds of stuff going forward on this tournament. A good looking hand here. The guy again begins raising from his position, and the guy to the left goes all in. We are not going to pay for that, of course, but someone may pay. Let's watch. The only pair I would probably play like that is a pair of aces, pair of kings. I've been traumatized with a pair of kings. I don't think I can go all in pre-flop on kings anymore. There's always someone with a ace pair. I don't know what it is. They always have aces. I I called an all in. I went all in uh, with a king pair last time, and there were two guys on the table, both of them with a pair of aces. So that tells you something. Unlucky when bad luck hits you, you can't do anything about it. And the guy found out here. He fucked around and he found out. And he's going all in again. I think he's tilted. Maybe he has lost from some other table or something. King 10, all in? Ah, no. Doesn't look good. King 10 off is a terrible hand. You can get beaten by 7, 8 suited. Almost anything can beat you actually. It's such an unlucky hand to play a King 10 off. I have never had luck with that. I can tell you from my memory. Like 75% of the times I had to bet something or go all in with a King 10 off, I lost. Again, this guy here, 1 million hands played with money, and he's doing that kind of stuff. Maybe his bankroll allows him to play loose like that, but it defeats the purpose of the game. You have to play the same thing. That does not matter if you are playing with play money or on the Sunday Million. You have to be consistent. You have to follow the principles of statistics. We have made it. I think we are more than an hour in this tournament right now. I wish I could get to the money with you guys, so it would have been a fun experience. Still, if I make it to the money, The last place here, it doesn't even pay for the subscription cost for this tournament, so we'll have to hit someone, knock them out or something. I told you these tournaments, they're tough. These players here, they play like professionals. There are professionals here. A guy who played 1,000,000 hands. Are you telling me this is not a professional? I don't know. Small blind here. We're going to call this guy here. He's playing loosely, so I'm not going to pay for his all-in, but I'm going to tag him. I don't think he has anything, maybe a raggy ace or something. Don't have enough chips to afford that kind of play. If I was Caesars there, I would probably call these guys all in with anything over a king. Now I have a substantially good looking hand, pair of aces, I mean eights. Sorry, English is not my first language. Sometimes I mess everything up. Pair of eights on the button here. And if this guy raises us to an all-in, we are calling. There's nothing else we can do. If he hit a pair of aces here, we are calling with our 8 pair. It doesn't matter what happens next. Because this guy here, he's so... I don't know, I think he's tilted or something. We hit our set on the flop. It doesn't get better than that. If Robert here goes all in with his ace pair, he's going to lose. He checks, I'm betting at least a pot now. If they all fold, that's good for us. If they call, raise or something, we are going all in on them. Maybe we can get our first bounty here, I don't know. Oh, we have a guy play there. Maybe he's in for a set. Maybe he hit a straight there. He called us too easily. Maybe he has a 9 and a jack, I don't know. He called all in and we're going to pay. We've lost to a flush. No problem.